man.
Hey, some people get a belt and they just change, you know?
Yeah, I never worn a tight shirt
They
before
just
this
change.
game, before today.
I can't stop, won't stop.
For WFC 6, August 2nd, we just signed Mark Matthews for Scott Smith.
Yeah.
That will be in August. But now, obviously, we're talking about WC 5, and let's start off some questions.
I got a question. Which fight are you guys most excited for?
Joel, you got any questions?
Wow.
Do you have an answer?
I wanted to answer his, yeah. It's going to be tough to choose because there's all, there's going to be a number of champions here and future legends. So with that, I like to stick with Kito and next.
Sorry, he doesn't feel good, guys.
You guys think this is going to be a good platform to launch you into the next level, or you guys still think you're going to have to put in some work? Anybody. I was next.
I think we can make this this organization into something bigger. You know what I mean? It's everything starts out small. UFC started small. Strikeforce, everything started small. It's us. It's the caliber of how we fight and the show, the performance we put on. Max knows that this isn't going to be an easy fight for him. I know it's not going to be an easy fight for me. I'm trying to get in UFC. He's trying to get in UFC. We both feel close. I'm going to do something spectacular. I have to. That's the only way to get into the welterweight division in UFC. It's not by just grinding people out and doing something. I'm going to put him on his back and I'm going to make it real exciting. That's basically.
So you felt this was your motivation for us to get to the next level?
Yeah, if I'm going to beat somebody and get into UFC, I'm going to beat someone who's on their radar and try to get in higher. And hopefully I can get more, tough opponents and stuff like that. Not to say that Max is tough, but guys with more buzz. You know what I mean? Guys that have more of a buzz that the UFC recognizes and stuff. And that's what we can do, I think, with this organization is we can start to make this the spot that people come to. With Northern California, come down from Redding and Oregon, and come up from Southern California to test us.
I want to touch more on that. I think that everyone sitting at this table is a high caliber fighter, and that they could be within the next couple fights, or even right now, could be at a big show like UFC or Bellator. And so I think that with Brandon putting on a fight, and all the fights on the card are stacked, and you look at this table, anyone here could be in the UFC or Bellator or a big fight like that. I think that's going to really make some noise, and I think in a couple more fights, WFC 5, 6, 7, I think big things are going to happen, like Kito said, because of the caliber of fights. We're in a good spot. Northern California has the best fighters around, and we're the best of those fighters. So I think if we keep putting on fights like we've been doing, some big things could happen with WFC.
I guess if we pull some upsets, that'd be even nicer, huh?
Can you explain that, please? What is that upset? Oh, but we didn't. Can you explain? Come on, man.
He looked at Max and said that.
What's the fight that you're most excited about?
I'm most excited for Anthony the Shark Avila here to take on DeJesus. I think that's a caliber of fight that could be any promotion, like any big promotion. I think that's gonna be fight of the night personally. They're both killers, and it's gonna be a good one.
The hardest thing about this card was who's going to be the main event, because obviously these guys could all be the main event. Even the Venikov basement fight, it's a pretty huge fight in the region, so it was tough. Any of these guys could be the main event, and they've been main events on other cards.
Well, we've got some non-familiar faces here that, not so not. But how do you guys feel about this? Do you guys feel that this is a good step in the direction? We all feel it is. How do you guys feel about it?
I feel it's a big opportunity for myself. I feel it's probably the best thing in California. Get to the champion, so yeah, it's a really big step for me. We want to fight the toughest guys and try to fight the toughest guys every time I go out there and beat the toughest guy in this area.
What would it mean to win that title again?
It would mean a lot, it was mine. I beat Jamie to get it spectacularly, and it kind of got passed around, and I feel like it's still mine. So Kito has it, and I'm getting it back May 3rd.
Which is more nerve-wracking, getting ready for the fight or this right here?
I hate this.
I can't tell.
So basically, this, I was thinking about this the other day too. Is that Max was the first one to hold the belt. James was technically the first one to hold it. No one in the WFC has ever defended the belt successfully. This will be the first time it's defended successfully. End of story.
Woo! Here we go. Yeah! Did we get some noise, people?
You don't want to piss somebody off over there.
Yeah, he said end of story.
Really, this is the way I look at it. If someone went 5 rounds with a guy that I beat in a minute 40, I shouldn't have that much trouble with that person if he went 5 rounds with them and couldn't damage him or hurt him. That's my mentality. And that's so this isn't disrespect to Max or anything like that. This is how we survive as fighters. I have to have that mentality. That's my process of thinking through my whole camp. On days I have bad days, I'm pushing and thinking, this is what I did. I did all that hard work. I beat a guy that took him 5 rounds to slowly, barely lose to. There's nothing that can stop me. Simple as that.
He ran away from me. He didn't run away from you. So, I'm glad that you feel that way, and that's for my benefit.
That's fine. It's nothing towards Max. It's nothing towards Max. This is for me. This is Kito. This is how Kito stays focused. So I already know he's not just one star about. I'm gonna find out when we get out there. Simple as that.
Saying I'm not intelligent isn't, whatever. He can say whatever he wants, but he's the one that has to fight me May 3rd. He could, play all these games and say he's not being disrespectful, but I fight. So I'm looking forward to it.
I don't understand how I'm only playing games when I just came to you and said, look, let's fight. I just want to fight you. There's no animosity. I know you, but I don't know you. I just want to fight you because I think you're good. Simple as that.
Well, don't tell me I'm not intelligent at a press conference and saying you're not being disrespectful.
If I hurt your feelings, I apologize. But when you send a video and I get to see all of your fight footage,
I didn't send a video to you, man.
Whatever. You made it for me, talking about it. So.
I should make one for you.
Put it like this.
I'll make your video May 3rd.
This will be your first time. This will be your first. That's actually good. This will be your first time that you get to experience getting knocked out in front of everyone.
Since when did you knock people out?
This is not.
How many knockouts do you have?
I think I have like 4.
You have like 2?
You should probably check the record. But I'll have. If I have 1, I'll have 2 come May 3rd. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. And you'll be on your back.
We'll see.
You'll be on your back, looking up in the air, wondering how do you get up from your feet, and you're not going to do it.
That must be a new thing for you. So we'll.
That's all I need to do. I just need to grapple you, wrestle you, and that's all.
Do you feel pressure? I mean, obviously you're sitting next to 2 other champions who train in your same camp. Do you feel pressure to live up to the sort of alpha male standard of being a WFC champion?
No. Not at all. No pressure at all. Like I said in recent interviews, this is not to attack Isaac or any of my previous opponents. I want to win. I want to win no matter what. I'm not going to go out there with any plans of losing at all. But these guys have to win. I don't have to win. I could lose a couple and still have a chance. Other people can't say the same for it.
I think I can beat them. I have a game plan, and I'm going to stick to it. Max can know what it is. I'm going to put him against the cage, take him down, whatever I choose, whatever he feels like doing, put him on the ground, beat him up, choke him, or knock him out. Simple as that.
Hey, are these free? Are these for us?
So is there anything you did different after you prepared for him?
No.
Andre.
Yeah.
So you're a big 145er. I mean, you cut a lot of weight.
Gee, thanks, bud.
Well, that's what I heard. So.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, man. Thanks a lot. That's really cool of you.
I know, right?
I think I'll stay at 45. I can tell you I'll stay at 45 for a few more years. You'll see me at 45 for quite a while. I think when I'm older, we'll see how my body reacts to the cut. I've been at 55 before. When I was a younger fat kid, I was at 55, and now I know how to diet and I know how to do the right thing. So the 45 cut, I mean, it's not fun, but I make it happen. And I think 55 might be in my future, but not for a while.
To me, it's not disrespect. We have this is a cult here. This is a life. We live here at this gym. We come here every single day. We see each other here more than we see our families. We're around guys that are top 10 in the world, top 5, top of the world. I don't understand how someone could walk into our gym and think that we live this lifestyle and that they're going to be better than us. That's all I do. I take care of my kids right behind you, and I fight. That's all I do. That's all I think about. That's how I'm going to get out of where I'm at and to get someplace better. And no one's going to stand in the way of that. And if they do, they better pack their lunch when they fight me. It's going to be an all-day event. Simple as that.
I can't stop, won't stop.